All right. Again, a very warm and a great, amazing good morning, Sabiko. Okay, all of you. We'll begin. Yes. So finally, how does it feel after finishing off one head of income? All of you? Little bit of confidence at least?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you able to hear me? All of
Yes,
you?
sir.
Yes, sir. Kya to yes, sir. Huh? Right? Somebody's disturbance is there. Fine. Let's go ahead, everybody. So I hope you got a kind of fine, you can see, confidence after completing one head of income. Out of total 5, iOS income from other sources will be one of the smallest, shortest one. Okay. House property is done. So remaining now only 3. Yes. And now these 3 are little bit, pain in the neck. Okay. Income from salaries, PGBP and capital gains. Okay. The reason I did not start directly with salaries is because, and I cannot also start with the income from other sources, because income from other sources is literally the last one. Okay. And salaries being the first head of income, still, it is kind of lengthy compared to house property. All right, Elia? Yes? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember a little bit of chapter number 1?
Yes.
In chapter number 1, have we written or seen heads of income and their charging sections?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Pakka?
Yes, yes.
I think it is at the end of chapter number 1. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then I hope you will be able to tell me what is the charging section for, what is the first head of income, all of you?
Salaries.
And charging section?
15.
All of you, come on. 15. Okay.
15.
Second head of income?
House property.
Income from house property. Charging section?
22.
22. Third head of income?
PGBP.
In short, PGBP. Charging section?
28.
28. Fourth head of income? Capital gains. Yes. Charging section? 45.
45.
And last head of income is income from other sources. Charging section is 56.
56.
What did I tell you about income from other sources? What kind of head of income it is?
Residuary.
Very good, Anurag. Residuary or residual head of income. That means any kind of income now which does not fit into the first 4 categories will be put in iOS. Yes?
Yes.
Let's go ahead, everybody. Okay. Fine. So charging section, please keep that in mind. Okay? So did we see what you 22, 23, 24? Do you remember now?
Yes.
22, 23, 24, 25A something we have done. 25A, correct?
Yes.
26 also a little bit, right? And one session was remaining, 27. That we will take it up in another chapter. Okay, clubbing of income. Okay, deemed owner. All right, Elia?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So how many sections will have to do in salaries, bacho?
15 to 21.
But the fun part is there are only 3 sections now. Okay, there are only 3 sections: 15, 16, and 17. That's it. Okay, 18, 19, 20, 21 over, I think, abolished, I think, decades back. I think, from the time even I am studying, it is not there. All right, Ilya? So there are hardly 3 sections, bacho, 15, 16, and 17. All right, but the chapter is, in a way, yes, lengthier than salaries. All right, Ilya? Yes? Okay. How did you feel when we started with you with residential status, ROR, RNOR? And then when the chapter was over, I think you were at least 99% confident of the chapter. Yes or no?
Yes.
Similarly, house property, higher of MV or FR, subject to SR. Little bit, again, kind of tricky at times. At times tricky. Yes, but once the chapter is over, we are completely fine with it, isn't it, bacho? Right?
Yes.
Yes or no? So salaries, we are going to deal with only 3 sections: 15, 16, and 17. Okay? Yes, Elia? But the part or the problem with this chapter of salaries is, bacho, this chapter is not mainly dependent on 15, 16, 17 sections. It is majorly dependent on income tax rules. Okay? 90% of this chapter is nothing but income tax rules. Okay? Yes, Elia, everybody? So 15, 16, 17 just told you what type of income we will tax, how to tax, how to calculate. All of that is given in your income tax rules. All right, everybody. So there will be a lots of reference of bachcho income tax rules. All of you okay till here? Yes?
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I'll just take you through or kind of walk through the chapter. Chalega? Everybody?
Yes,
So we are
sir.
going to deal with section 15, obviously, the big basics. What all we will see, I'm just telling you what all we are going to learn or understand, okay? I think I used to tell you quite in detail in CA Foundation also when we were studying statistics about this word DA. Remember? Those who have learned from me maybe. In index numbers, do you remember that? DA?
Yes. Index number.
What it was? Sorry?
Index number in statistics, no?
DA was what? Remember anything like that?
DNS
DA.
allowance.
Yes, DNS allowance that we are going to see. Then have you heard of this bacho fifth pay, sixth pay, seventh pay commission?
Yes.
Have
For
you heard of
government
it?
employees.
Very good, very good. It is mainly for government employees, okay? Yes, everybody? Yeah, have you heard of that?
Yes.
Then because there are certain arrears in salaries, or there is a pay scale or as per your grade, you know, level 1 officer, level 2 officer, depending on that, isn't it, bacho? Yes?
Yes.
Then you might have seen railway employees also get some cottages or home for, you know, for residential purposes, isn't it? And that is part of their salary, or you can say that is part of their package, you can say. Yes or no? All of you?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So all those things we are going to see. Then maybe at a very higher level of management, some executives or directors or managers, they also get the facility of motor car
Yes.
facilities given to them, or maybe just a car, or maybe car with the driver, you know, or maybe some employees are reimbursed. Do you understand meaning of the word reimbursed?
Yes.
All of you?
Petrol
It means
allowance
what?
and everything.
Yes, that means the expenditure is done by the employee, but borne by or repaid by the employer to the employee. Yes or no, everybody?
Yes.
Yes, everybody. Everyone okay till here?
Yes.
Then you might have heard of bonus, obviously. Have you heard of this or not? In Diwali or at times you are given a bonus. Have you heard of this word about your appraisal? Tell me.
Yes,
Very,
sir.
very famous word, appraisal.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Increment.
Very, very critical word and famous word, appraisal. Right? That means what? You
Increment.
do talk sweet with your manager, है ना, or your boss. Butter him up or her up. है कि नहीं बच्चों? Right? So that you will get a what? Increase in your salary. This is like your performance evaluation for the year. And depending on that, there is an increase in a salary. Are you understanding or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then have you heard about your sick leaves or medical leaves or casual leaves? Right?
Yes, sir.
All of you.
Yes, sir.
And at times, the employees also, they go on a tour or travel, maybe for professional purposes, that is work purposes, or maybe for personal purposes also. Yeah? Again, that may be part of your package. Package means your salary. Everyone okay till here? Yeah.
Yes.
Then again, some facilities like some employers, companies provide that medical facilities or insurance for the employee or anything like that. Isn't it, everyone? Are you following or no?
Yes, sir.
Then there are so
New
many things to
cars.
discuss. There are so many things to discuss. Have you heard of cab services, CAB cab services or bus services?
Yes, sir. New card
For
also.
employer? That means transport service, that means pick up and drop given by the employer. You know? So there are so many things to be learned under this chapter. And this is what I'm just talking about during the job or during the service. And I think, I don't know, have we discussed the concept of gratuity sometime? I think that was in law, but I think, yeah, that was in law when you're doing a lecture of law. Then after bacho, once the service is over or job is over, there can be pension, gratuity, है ना बच्चों, pension, gratuity, all these lump sum amounts, right? है कि नहीं बच्चों?
Yes.
Yes,
All
sir.
there are so many things which we have to learn in this chapter. Okay, everybody? Yes? Okay, all of you?
Yes, sir.
So income from salaries is going to be like obviously at the time of employment, or you can say job, and also other concepts like after employment, what will happen? Okay, after employment, once the job is over. Okay, everybody? Yes? Fine. So now one thing again, I always tell you, who is our assessee? That point of view you should understand. Okay, who is our assessee now, bacho, in this chapter? Who do you think? Employer or employee?
Employee.
Yes, this is what all of you understood. First of all, your assessee for this chapter is bachcho, employee. Do you remember the basics of income tax when I was discussing the first week of this batch? First week, I think only Pushkar Anurag was there in the beginning, right?
Yes.
Then I was
Yes.
showing you some forms or types of income tax returns, if you remember.
Yes. Yes.
ITR 1, 2, 3, something
ITR
like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes. The highest quantity, okay, or the highest number of tax filers, okay, or income tax filers are bachcho income from salaries.
Salary.
Those who are earning only bachcho salary income. Are you understanding what I'm telling you? At least,
Yes.
I mean, I'm talking obviously India's point of view, है ना? In India, whatever statistics, if you check or understand, the majority of people, those who are filing income tax returns, are income from salaries. This chapter, okay? All of you understood? Now, pay attention. Again, I'm repeating. Quantity wise, okay? Quantity wise, this chapter has a huge impact because majority of income tax filers, okay, or income tax return filers, they are filing return of this income from salary. Did you understand this? Okay. But from practicing point of view, or you can say as a consultant point of view, this is not one of the most important chapters for us. You know why? Because to give advice or to file income tax return of a person who is earning salary income, do you know how much fees can you get? Anybody?
No idea, sir.
I mean, the reason I'm telling you this, the chartered accountants in practice, most of them, they do not have salary clients. When we say salary client means that assessee or client is earning mainly only salary income. They don't generally have much of them. Okay. Because majority of the people who are earning salary income, their income tax returns are these days almost filed free of cost. Almost free of cost. Okay. How and why? Because it is made that kind of very simple calculations. I mean, the entire burden of calculation, okay, of income from salaries is put on the employer. Is put bachcho on the employer. That is the reason employer doesn't have to do anything. Entire calculation of his salary is ready-made available. He just have to file the details, punch the details, and return is filed. Have you heard of this company or this company firm H&R Block? Have you heard of this? H&R Block? Anybody? Once your CA inter is over, now pay attention. I told you, once our group 1 will be over, or this batch will be over, you will be in a position to file income tax returns. Yes or no? Right? So once your CA inter exams are also over, now pay attention. In few cities, at least in cities like in Pune, there is this US based firm. Pay attention. What did I say? US based firm. You know, obviously know Ola and Uber, hasn't it, bacho? Ola and Uber are like biggest, you can say, startup, and they have acquired, I mean, almost consumed that entire industry of transport and private transport. Similarly, there are some firms and companies. Are you there, all of you?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. There are certain firms and companies which have almost consumed the markets of income tax returns. Consume means completely kind of holding it. This company H&R Block in USA, it is, I mean, famously said that every 5 to 10 kilometers there is a kind of a booth or an you can say place where you can go, just punch your details and your return is filed. I mean, that kind of network they have, and they have presence obviously in India. And like obviously, you know, every startup, they are into losses, or they will do at no cost also, or no income also, rather, you can say very negligible fees as such. And they are providing the services, especially for ITR ones, you know, income from salaries. At times, whenever there is a due date to file income tax return, just one month before that they declare, okay, or what they say basically, you can file income tax return for free with us till 1 month before the due date. That means in the last 1 month they will charge, but even the charge is very, very negligible. 300 rupees, 500 rupees, nothing. Okay. I mean, you will never see a CA, that is the reason doing this kind of work, because maximum he'll earn maybe 1,000 rupees. Or if that salary client is having some other investments or something else, then that is okay. But a normal case, you will not get fees more than 1,000 rupees. And that is the reason people don't even go into this. For that, tax consultants or other people, or even this portals, Okay, lots of portals are there now, online facility. People file the returns there only. Okay, everybody got it till here? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
everybody got it? Yeah. So this chapter, that is the reason, but becomes very important from employer's point of view. You know why? Because I give you the reason right now. Because entire calculation, okay, whatever is the income, what is the salary, what is the income, what is taxable, what is not taxable, that entire calculation has to be done by employer on behalf of the employee. Understood, everybody? Yes? All of you understood or no?
Yes.
Because of kind of, you can say, centralization, bachu. Because see, there is one employer, okay? But with that employer, there can be hundreds and thousands of employees, okay? So government says that, or the law says that instead of each of them calculating separately, the entire income is flowing from employer only, no? So let employer at the source itself calculate all the taxation of the employee. Yes, everybody?
Yes.
And give the details to the employee. Now you tell me, bachu, there will be lots of discussion, huh? There will be lots of discussion. So I want your obviously participation. Now you tell me, bachu, in short, obviously for employer, I'm going to write ER, and for short for employee, I'm going to write EE, right? Employer pays what to the employee, bachu? Salary, isn't it, bachu? All of you okay till here? Now the salary is being paid or accrued or whatever. The details of the salary, whether employer gives to the employee every month.
Yes.
Yes or no, all of you? Tell me.
Yes. Salary slip.
Okay. Very good. There is a document, obviously we call it as, all of you, salary slip. Yes. That document is given by employer to employee every month, telling that, oh, employee, you are our employee, right? For a particular month, these are your salary calculations. Okay. You were absent or present for so many number of days. This is your designation. This is your total salary. These are the deductions. This is the salary you got in your bank account. Otherwise, employee will never understand how much salary he has actually got and what are the calculations behind that. He will himself he will not be able to understand. Yes or no? All of you okay?
Yes.
Now tell me again, in India, on what frequency or on what basis we pay the salary? That means, do we
Monthly.
pay salary bachu on day-to-day basis?
No.
We pay usually in India bachu salary on
Monthly basis.
very good. But are there people who get their money on daily basis?
Yes.
Yes.
Can we say daily wage daily wage
Laborers.
earners or laborers? All of you?
Yes.
Hai na? So can we call the payment done to them as salary?
They are wages, no, sir.
So they are not salary. Hai na? But when we do accounting, we say salaries and wages. And the name of the chapter is not income from salaries, not income from salaries and wages. Hai na?
No. From income tax point of view, that is salary as well.
Acha, okay, fine. All right. Okay. Anybody, any other different answer? It is payment done, right? Who is doing the payment to who, bacho? When you talk about daily wage laborers or daily wage earners, who is making payment? Are you aware?
Contractor.
Very good. The contractor makes payment. Contractor. Okay. Are you aware how these daily laborers, let me call them laborers, are chosen for their work?
Skill.
Have you seen any time?
Skill based.
Skill base is obviously there. I mean, obviously depending on the work, but since they are daily. Okay. Are you aware how daily basis they are chosen?
Yes.
How?
They stand in the
Very
main
good.
choke, and then someone comes and picks them up.
Ah,
Absolutely correct. Okay. Even I had seen only once or twice, even I was surprised. So depends. Okay. I mean, city to city, town to town. There is a particular area, okay, in the city or anywhere. And these people, they pack their own tiffins, whatever it is, and they want to have lunch, whatever. The fact that when you stand in the market, it's a market. And the contractor comes and because day-to-day basis, it is not necessary now that a particular person would be required that day. See, obviously you might have heard about RCC. When you're doing that construction of the building, RCC structure, you're putting that what iron rod, steel, whatever that is base structure, hai na? So that person was skilled in that. His work is over once that structure is done. Na? Then maybe the person was going to lay the bricks. Then maybe the person is going to put the cement. Then maybe the person is going to, you can say, color it, tile it, whatever, hai na? Then or entire furniture and all of that, isn't it, bacho? So doesn't mean a laborer is required on entire basis, na? At least for a particular project, isn't it, bacho? So basically, they are in a particular market, all of them, okay? Men, women, all of that, depending on different skills. And the contractor, depending on his daily, you can say, need, okay, he chooses, or you can say, acha, you come, and all of that. Are you understand, Delio? All of you okay, Delio?
Yes, sir.
Now, is it compulsory also? Now, is it also compulsory for this laborer to stand in that market on daily basis? Is it necessary for him? I mean, is it compulsory for him?
If he needs work.
Only if he needs. No, only if he needs, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it is there any compulsion for him?
No.
No.
Is there any reporting time for him?
No.
Is there any uniform for him? Is there any punch card for him? Huh?
No.
Nothing like that. Nothing, absolutely nothing like that. He may choose to earn for the day and spend it in the night. And then again, once the money is over, again he may choose to come tomorrow.
Yes.
If he falls sick, is the contractor going to take care of him?
No.
No.
The contractor will just simply choose some other laborer. Are you understand, Delio?
Yes.
Okay. So now pay attention. How do we define bacho? When is it is salary and when it is not a salary bacho? There is only one and the foremost important thing, the basis is bacho. Okay. Employer-employee relationship. Yes. This is the only test to check whether there is income from salary or there is salary. So obviously use common sense. Salary will be of employer or employee?
Employee.
Employee. Okay. Employer will pay the employee. Right, everybody? Yes, all of you?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. So please keep in mind for this entire chapter, our assessee is employee. Okay, bichara. Why bichara? Always under the instructions and fear and control of the employer.
Employee.
Now, what do you mean by bacho? Employer-employee relationship? Okay. Let me compare this. Okay, please pay attention. Let me compare this bacho with, let us say, partnership firm and the partner, let me say, yes, this relationship. Are you understanding, bacho? When I say partnership firm, assume let us say LLP, because in LLP, then you say, it is a separate legal entity. Whenever I say partnership firm, no, it is not separate legal entity. Fine, I agree from partnership point of view, okay? So now, whatever partner is going to, let us say, earn in that firm, okay? Will that be employer-employee relationship or no? Whether a partner gets a salary bacho in firm, tell me.
Yes.
Only if it is in an agreement.
In the deed agreed upon, if he's going to work. What all income partner gets from the firm bacho? Salary, interest on
Commission.
capital,
of profit.
and
Commission.
commission, salary, commission. Okay, commission for what? For performance based, na? Okay, so based on some target. Okay, what
Share
else?
of profit.
Share of profit.
I think
Share of
Vijay or
profit.
somebody share in profit. This is the most important one, na?
Yes.
Almost every partner is going to get some share in profit as per the deed. He may or not get salary. He may not get interest on capital. That depends. But share in profit is the basic, everybody, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, pay attention now. What I'm trying to tell you here is, this is his income of the partner from the firm. Even salary for that matter. Hai na? So this is income from salary or not? Vidhi, Maithili, tell me.
Yes.
Vidhi answered.
No, I didn't answer.
Achha, what is your answer then?
You confused me.
I confused. But you understood the case?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that is good thing you got confused. It is a good thing, first of all. That means you're understanding at least that there is some gray area. है ना?
But sir, there is no relation between. There is no relation of employer and employee between partnership firm and partners. No,
Why?
There is no boss.
There is no work?
Boss.
Boss. Acha. Okay, there is no boss. Other partner is not a boss.
Sir, but in unlike partners are treated equally in partnership
Very good.
firm, and it is not in the case of employer and employee.
Yeah, correct. Employee doesn't sit in the chair of employer, by the way. है ना? He sits
Yes.
across. He sits across like a biggie billy, you know, like a
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
partnership firm won't be treated as like same to employer-employee relationship, and that salary won't be taxable under head salary.
very good. Yeah. So like also like Pushkar said, there is no employer-employee relationship. Okay. If at all again you focus in the basics of partnership, okay. Individually they are called as partner, but collectively they are called as firm. Are
Firm.
हाँ या ना?
Yes.
All of you okay or not really?
yes, sir.
Individually they are but obviously partner, but collectively they are called as firm. So technically speaking, again there is no difference between partner and firm. When the firm pays a salary to the partner, it is as good as bachcho he himself is getting paid, or he is
Yes.
paying himself in a way. And his own legal entity is paying himself, isn't it, bachcho? Right? Assume, let us say, Pushkar has his own proprietorship firm. Okay? Yeah, Anurag ko de chalo, Anurag ko de de apna, theek hai?
Anurag ko de do, sir.
Anurag has his own, let us say, whatever, proprietorship. Okay? Proprietorship. Fine, everybody? You know? And he pays to himself every month. Okay? He pays to himself every month. He removes from the, you can say, account of the proprietorship firm to his own savings account. What kind of amount is, what do you call it, bachcho? Technically, in
Drawing.
accounting aspect?
Drawing.
Very
Drawing.
good. Do you call it as salaries?
No.
That is your drawings. Do you pay salary to yourself? No.
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 Okay. So even in this share in profit and whatever that adjustment you will do of drawing, that is okay. But salary paid by firm to the partner is not actually salary from this point of view. Your income from salary is head of income. Why? The only basic reason is because there is no bachcho employer-employee relationship. Yes, everybody? At least till here understood, all of you understood till here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So no problem. That's good. At least you're going on correct track. No, I mean, you're understanding. That is the reason I'm
Yes.
trying to clear your concepts. Okay. Now, what about your principal and agent? You'll have this in your other laws also. Okay. We will do this contract of agency. Have you heard of this principal agent relationship?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Again, tell me what all income agent can earn in this
Commission.
contract.
Commission.
Mainly commission. Okay, yes. Anything else? Mainly commission, right?
Yeah.
And depends. Some fixed amount may be given to him. Depends. That depends. Okay. Fixed amount may also be given to him. That let us say 5,000, 10,000 rupees per month, and over and above that will be a variable. And usually you'll see salesperson. They work on this model. Okay. That at least give us some fixed amount so that we will work continuously, and the remaining amount will be on this commission basis or on variable. Okay, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if at all, I tell you now, what is the main difference between employer, employee, and principal agent? What do you think it will be?
Sir, agent is working on behalf of principal. Like he's working with the name of the principal. But that is not in the case of employer and employee relationship.
Okay. That means agent is representing
Agent-
principal outside in the.
Yes.
But
Okay.
agent is a individual, no? I mean, he is working individually
In his individual capacity,
in his individual capacity.
but representing the principal.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but that is
Employee
not
working. Okay.
that is not in the case of employer and employee. Employee is working with his own name and in his individual capacity.
And that means if anything goes wrong, employer only will be responsible. Employee is not responsible.
Sir, employee
what
will be responsible as well.
Okay.
But
Anything
in
else?
principal agent won't be responsible if he has done any mistake on behalf of principal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, within his authority, whatever is given to him. Okay.
Yeah, if he's doing anything outside his capacity, then he would be liable, or else principal would be liable for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else? Sorry. Anurag, any contribution?
Employee is also representing the employer in some way, because
Employee?
employee is also in one way representing the employer.
He will be
Because
responsible.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else, anybody? Difference between principal agent and employer-employee.
Sir, agent's income is solely dependent on his performance.
Acha, employee gets fixed amount. Government job.
Yes.
है ना? Work or no work, still get salary. Nice. Have you seen or heard about what doctors? Now doctors can be of couple of types. I'm not talking about specialty of doctors. Where can doctors work, bacho? Their own dispensary.
Hospital.
Dispensary. Yes. Now hospital is there, but their own dispensary, bacho. Yes.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? A doctor is having his own dispensary or clinic or whatever you own. Now, whatever income he'll earn from this dispensary, bacho, what kind of income will that be?
His
House
own fees.
House property?
No.
Salaries?
PGBP.
PGBP.
Very good. Fine. Very good. Now pay attention. If he works full time in a hospital and then he earns that income from the hospital full time, what do you think will be that head of income?
Salary.
Yes, that will be salaries. And importantly, bacho, if a doctor is a visiting doctor, have you heard of that?
Yes.
Have you heard of visiting doctors?
Yes.
Visiting doctors to the hospital. Again, they are specialized doctors, no? So they have a certain
Yes.
slot given in the week. You have to come daily or alternate days or whatever, and that hours are mentioned already. And you'll just go and sit over there, and those typical patients you will treat. That income, bacho, what do you think it will be?
Commission based.
Commission
Commission is in
based or something based.
consultancy fees.
Consultancy, very good. But is he full time over there?
No.
No.
He may choose, may or may not come. Then there will be some kind of agreement or not. Something like
This
that.
will be other income.
No. He's getting it
Okay.
because he's a doctor. So this will be your, again, PGBP.
PG, professional.
Okay.
Okay. All of you okay till here?
Yes.
Now some of you know me from Unacademy as well. Right? This is what you have to understand.
Yes.
Are we working full time over there on Unacademy?
No.
At least I am not. Some of them may be. So are we getting this?
No.
Or you can say whatever income. Is it income from salaries?
No.
No.
Because it is not employer-employee relationship. Yes?
Yes.
All is understood? So whatever that visiting, it is as good as visiting only, na? That hours are fixed. That schedule is
Yeah.
kind of fixed. And are we working full time? No. Are we attending lots of meeting over there? No. Nothing like
No.
that. Are we in the decision making or anything like that? Nothing.
No.
Just number of hours are given. You have to complete that number of hours. So that income for those kind of teachers, okay, over there is also PGBP. Same thing like your teachers in schools and colleges also, na? Or even coaching academies. Okay. Some teachers are full-time basis. Some teachers are visiting basis. I understand, Leo. So those who are on visiting basis, it is not income from salaries. Understood? So let us say those teachers who are paid on hourly basis. Okay. They are obviously not, that is for them, it is your PGBP income, not salaries. Understood, everybody? Okay, all of you got it?
Sir, if you would have been working full time,
working full time.
On an academy, then it would be a employer-employee relationship.
But again,
Then
to put that employer-employee relationship on paper, obviously we use the word what, or we use what?
Contracts.
Contract.
This is, you can say, the evidence. Now, if you really want to understand, this is the evidence, which will, evidence, I'm talking about evidence on paper, which will tell you which kind of relationship it is. Is it employer-employee or principal-agent? Okay, everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
Understood, everybody, what I'm trying to tell you here? Okay, so obviously the
Like
contract
a-
will be different for different persons, no? Yes?
Like appointment letter, sir.
Appointment letter, yes, it is the same. Yeah, contract. Letter of appointment, yeah. It will give you all duties, roles, responsibility, hai na? And then it will define what, on what position or for what basis that particular appointment has been done. Okay, everybody? Yes? Now please pay attention. Now again, let us say as an employer and employee, okay? Or even Pushkar, you were in job or something or the other, or somebody maybe, anybody of you maybe in your family, they might be doing a job, bacho, maybe, okay? If at all you have your own business, then maybe some your friend relative may be doing some job, okay, earning salary income. All of you okay till here? Agreed?
Yes.
This employee, when he's doing a job, is he doing multiple jobs at a time? Does he have multiple employers at a time?
No.
No.
Most likely not. 99.99% cases not. है ना बच्चों? Not. Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So there is basically, can I say 1:1 relationship? I mean, this relationship is just 1:1. They are loyal to kind of each other. Not loyal to each other, but employee is actually loyal to the employer. है ना? Or employee is kind of working full time with one employer at a time, in a way. Yes?
Yes.
All of you understood your?
yes,
Okay. In a way, it is kind of exclusive. In a way, it is kind of exclusive. An employee will work only with this one particular employer at a time. You know? Obviously, if he wants to shift or switch, he's free to do that. That is okay. Yes. What about the principal agent? Is agent bound by only one principal?
No.
Oh, this is very important in a way. Okay, agent can work with multiple principals at the time. Okay, all of you understood here? Yes. Now, when I say in a very simple language, okay, agent or agency, you might have heard of this word agency. Acha, I have a, let us say, agency of Airtel. Have you heard of anybody saying like that? Or agency of HUL. Do you understand meaning of this word? A particular person has an agency of Airtel or HUL, or let us say Exide batteries or some kind of tire, MRF tires. Are you understanding what you mean by that? That means you are an authorized dealer, authorized reseller of those goods, yes or no?
Yes.
Now again, let us say Anurag, okay, as a part of side business, okay? Side business, okay, not main business. He opens his own proprietorship and he starts agency with, let us say, HUL. But he's not satisfied. He says, I want to do something big in my life. So he takes one more agency of MRF. You know? He said, no, I want something bigger. So Exide also. You know? And whatnot. Okay. Yes, Anurag, he keeps on just taking agency, and he's working on that. Now, Anurag is just one single person as such. You know? All of you understand here? One single person or one single proprietorship, but one, na? Yes or no? But he may choose to do business with what, bacho, multiple principals. That is completely okay. Yes or no? All of you
Yes.
understand here? At least with different businesses, that is completely okay, na? That is completely fine. Okay? All of you understood here?
Yes, sir.
Does HUL tell him, oh, wake up at 9 o'clock. Report in my office 9:30. Anna, I want to call every 1 hour. I want to see your daily targets. How much you have sold. I want daily updates. Lunch break only half an hour. Tea break 15 minutes, 15 minutes done.
No.
1 hour break. You are allowed only 4 days, only Sundays or holiday. Huh? You'll work till 7:30 p.m. You'll update the very famous Pushkar. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. Time sheet. Have you heard of that, bacho?
Yes, sir. I have to fill every day.
Depends from now job to job. Okay, government job वालों का ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. There is nothing in this.
है उनको भी.
Government job में है.
हाँ, मम्मी हर रोज जाने के बाद फिल करती है, पापा भी.
अच्छा, time sheet. We used to call it as time sheet only. Anyways, but basically you have to update whatever you have done during the day. Okay, I mean you have to tell that. Okay, everybody. So can HUL tell Anurag what did you do entire day? Please tell me. Is HUL Babu of Anurag? Huh? Did you eat? Did you take break?
Yes.
Did you work?
No.
Nothing like that, hai na? Yes or no? But over here, but in employer-employee, what happens? Whatever you're doing even on your screen, that can be even monitored by the employer. Hai ki nahi, bachcho? Are you surfing YouTube, Google, or are you actually working? Hai na? That can be verified or checked by the employer. Yes or no? So one, again, please pay attention. Important point of differentiation. Please pay attention. Why am I teaching you all this? This is entirely related because this will come in your other laws agency. Okay. Again, this will also have impact in the PGBP chapter. That's why I'm clearing it right now itself. Okay. Direct control and supervision. I hope you understand meaning of the word supervision. Just like in exams, also you have supervisor, no?
Invigilate.
Invigilator. Now, obviously, bachcho. Now, let us say agent has some targets. Now, if he finishes, let us say for a particular month, he's given a particular target. Okay. I mean, principal says, okay, we'll get certain commission and all of that. We'll give you foreign trip. We'll give you this award, that award if you complete this sales target. Now, agent, if he does that in the first 10 days of the month, is he under obligation to work remaining 20 days of the month?
No.
Are you understanding my question? If the agent is given a target and if he finishes the target in the first 10 days of the month, is he required to work next 20 days of the month? Is he obliged?
No.
Is he obliged? I hope you understand meaning of the word obliged. Is it compulsory for him to work 9 to 5, 9 to 6?
No.
This timing 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. something like that. He may choose to work at USA timings. He may choose to do 2 hours work, 2 hours break, 2 hours work, 2 hours break. He's completely free that way. Yes or no?
Yes.
This direct day-to-day basis control and supervision is not present in principal agent, but it is present in bachcho employer-employee. Did you understand?
Yes.
All
Yes,
of you got
sir.
it till here?
Yes.
Huh. Now again, can I change or not change, but can I write down bachcho here? If at all you understand, okay, a little bit of basics. Isn't again a principal agent relationship between partner and the firm?
Yes.
Every partner is a principal as well as agent of each other.
Each other.
Yes or no, everybody? Got it till here? They are in a kind of a representative capacity. They are collectively representing the firm as such. Yes or no, all of you got it till here?
Yes, sir.
Please pay attention. Any kind of income earned by the partner from the firm, will it be salary income?
No.
No. I will ask you this question again after 2 weeks. At that time, don't make mistakes, okay? Fine, all of you? So again, like I said, you'll have to see from very, very separate scenarios, you know, that what kind of income a person may earn. All of you understood here? Got it?
But sir,
Though
Ask-
partners are getting remuneration from the firm, still it is not salary income.
It is not. Because they are paying themselves only as per agreement between remaining partners. Anurag, pucho?
an agent can have multiple principals,
Yeah.
but a partnership there can be an agreement. You cannot be
Partnership what?
in a partnership agreement. There can be a term
Clause
or
that he may
condition
not be partner in some other firm.
yes,
That is his choose. That is his liking or choice of the partner, whether he wants to sign that clause or not. But still, it will be agreed as he's in a representative capacity. We cannot make such a deed which is breaking, or you can say outside the characteristics of Indian Partnership Act or LLP Act. No. Whenever you are a partner in a firm, do we say that partner is not a agent of the firm? Can we say that? Any kind of partner of the firm will have to say that he is a, you can say, agent of the firm, or you can say agent of the other partners also. Okay. So the type of partnership you create in the deed, okay, that is not, you can say, will change the characteristics of partnership of agent and principal relationship. Okay.
So this is applicable in case of AOP and BOI as well.
About what? Their income will
Principal
be
and-
yes. Business income. Yes. No, obviously not salary income, but yes.
There is no relationship again.
किसका?
AOP, BOI.
That will be their own separate income, PGPP or you can say iOS, but not salary
Hmm.
income and not tax income. It can go under iOS also. Then everybody, what about HUF? Income given from HUF to the member of HUF.
It is exempt income.
It is exempt income, correct. But what about, see, when you exempt an income, first it has to be shown in the income. Did you understand my question?
Yes.
Yes.
What have you understood? What I'm trying to ask you? To exempt an income, first it has to be shown as an income. I mean, for example, let us say we have seen bacho 10 AA. Remember? Deduction. Yes or no? It is a deduction. But to claim deduction, bacho, first you have to show it as income. Na? Now we were discussing about SEZ unit. What head of income, bacho, that income should go under for that SEZ unit, bacho? Practically speaking. Are you understanding the questions or not? Please ask me. Huh? Do you remember 10 AA? 10 AA was deduction for SEZ units. Profits, hai na? Profits deduction.
Deduction. Profits of SE.
Even as deduction, first you have to show it as income, na?
Yes.
That income will be under which head of income? Which head of income?
HUF income you're asking.
No, that question is done. I'm talking of 10 AA. This will be a business income or no for SEZ? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Are you able to recollect SEZ, 10 AA? Which units are eligible to get 10 AA? Any manufacturing article or thing? You know, in your SEZ units and all. In your
Newly established
Units.
SEZ units.
Units in SEZ area. You know? But
Yes.
for doing what work? Manufacturing or production of any article or thing, including your software. So manufacturing na, or provision of services, that is a business income, na, bacho?
Yes.
So the head of income will be what? PGPP. So first show the income in PGPP and then claim deduction. Yes? Isn't it, bacho?
Yes, sir.
Now again, bacho, use kind of common sense. Let me see. Okay, let us check. Do you remember 10.1?
Agricultural income.
Agricultural income, correct. Agri income. Now please pay attention. What have I told you very strictly? Income can be divided into only 5 heads of income. All of you
Yes.
tell you. Now to claim 10.1 exemption, first you have to show it as income.
Yes.
So you will show it under some head of income. No, that is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
Yes.
Now if I talk about 10.2a, if at all you remember, bacho. Let us say 10.2a. Okay.
Share of profit.
Yeah. Hai na? Share of profit of what, bacho? Partner from the partnership firm. Again, that income is earning, bacho. Who? Again, pay attention. Who, bacho? Partner. You tell me, bacho, this partner's income, whichever we are going to exempt, will be under which head of income? The
PGBP.
first income. Show the income first, and then the claim deduction is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes. PGBP income.
Yes, this will be PGPP. Now, in a way, bacho, unfortunately, we did not see any exemption in the chapter of HP, house property. Did we see any section 10 coming into picture for house
No.
property, head of income? No. But we will see in salaries also, okay? In this chapter also we'll see.
Yes.
All of you got it till here?
Yes.
So, what did we understand, bacho? Agent can work with multiple principals usually. Again, usually. That depends on his contract. Barabar hai? But employee usually works with only one single employer. Again, I'm saying usually. Secondly, and the foremost, you can see important point of differentiation between both of them is that direct control and supervision exists in case of what, bacho? Employer-employee. Not in case of your principal agent. Yes, that is the, you can say, point of differentiation. Okay. And as an evidence, if at all you want to check, then you can directly check the bacho contract copy. What does it mention? Are you employee or are you agent or in what capacity? Hai na? Okay, Delia? All of you?
Yes.
Okay. Have you heard of bacho Form 16?
Yes.
You might have heard about it. Okay, Form 16 might have heard. 16, 16A, B, C, whatever it might be. Okay. Again, that will be again very important. You can see a discussion from this chapter point of view. Okay, Form 16. Yes, everybody.
Yes.
Salary sheet.
Yes.
So many things we have to see over here. All right, everybody. Fine.
So then, if anyone is working in a sole proprietorship, then there will be employee and employees relation. No?
If Anurag hires
Hires
somebody,
anyone somebody to work under him.
yeah. Net problem. What were we discussing? Anybody remembers?
Sir, I was asking if the sole proprietor hires anyone to work.
Yes.
under him.
If sole proprietor hires somebody else, then obviously it will be your income from salaries. I mean, but practically again speaking, nobody checks that. Nobody gives a contract. If you're a big kind of proprietorship firm, then yeah, then that is okay. Okay. But again, let me say the small, not small, but yeah, decent or a small restaurants or hotels, restaurants, let us say. And they hire the waiters over there, waiters. Now again, they are not doing any kind of registration or any kind of contract, nothing. Yes, but in a way, they are under their full control and supervision. No? So they don't give provident fund, nothing, no benefit, nothing, no insurance, nothing. But yes, if only we'll say it is a direct supervision and control, and in a way full time, then we say there is an employer-employee relationship. Okay, all of you got it till here? Yes?
Yes.
Everybody? Anybody, any other doubt? Or we'll go ahead. Chalega?
Yes.
The first thing we understood, bachcho, is income from salaries, and to be taxed under salaries, bachcho, there has to be a employer-employee relationship. Okay? And please again use a little bit of common sense now. The employer's income, I said income, maybe practically again lots of time it will be going under PGBP. Are you understanding your or no?
Yes.
A person who is paying salary, maybe mainly in that most of the cases he is going to be what? A business person.
Yes.
Yeah. So for his own income might be PGBP. Are you understanding till here?
Yes, sir.
If Anurag is doing proprietorship and Anurag hires somebody for job, Anurag's main income is business income. But when Anurag pays salary to someone else, the other employees, his income is what? Salary income. No? His means the employee's income. Right? So this again you have to understand a little bit that 99.9% of the cases employer is going to be PGBP. His own business is going to be there. Okay? Like you have a doctor, and doctor's dispensary has that compounder or reception or whatever. So doctor's income is what? PGBP. Okay, profession. But then compounders or receptions person's income is what mainly? Salary. Understood or no?
Yes.
Just like even in our CAs, the chartered accountant practice, the partner's income is PGBP. But the stipend, I mean the articles, the employees, everything else, that is what? Their income is salary.
Salary.
Yes. Chalo. Fine. Let's go ahead, everybody. Very simple. Everybody, very simple. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the background music. Yes. Section 15. Pay attention. Just one single line. Salary is chargeable to tax, either on due or receipt basis, whichever is earlier. Very simple. All of you.
Yes, sir.
Due basis or receipt basis, whichever is earlier. Due means what, bachu? Whether the work is done by the employee.
Yes.
Possible, no? Yes. Can it be, bachu, work is done and then he is asking for salary? And can it be opposite also, bachu? The work is not yet done. Work is not yet done, but he's getting salary, bachu. Is that also possible?
Yes. Advance salary.
Very good. Have you heard, bachu, of this concept, advance salary? All of you? That means salary paid in advance. Why? There might be some need, some occasion, some function of the employee. for which he wants more, money. So he's not taking loan as such, but he's taking his own salary in advance. His own salary in advance. That means what? Now, whenever he will work for the next month, again he will work in the next month. Will he get salary again for that month? No.
Oh,
That month's salary he has already taken it in advance. Understood earlier, everybody? Did you understand? Bouncer gaya. Bolo. Ask me.
Understood.
So, chargeable to tax either on due or receipt, whichever is earlier, keep that in mind. Okay. So can I say received but not yet due? Received but not yet due is your advance salary example. Yes. Even that will be taxed immediately. Okay, all of you. And due but not yet paid. Also taxable, bacho?
yes.
Due but not yet paid is also taxable. Will be taxable.
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay. Check. Okay, pay attention. If A draws his salary, that means he's getting his salary basically. Okay. In advance. Okay, everybody pay attention. For the month of April. Okay, what am I saying, bacho? For the month of April. Okay. In March 19 itself. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Salary due for the month of April 19. Understood or no?
Yes.
But he took the salary of April in the month of March itself. Yes? I understand till your bacho.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Huh. It will be taxed when? Then April 19 or March 19?
March 19, no?
It will be taxed in March 19. All of you understood till here?
Yes.
So directly your year of taxability can change. You know? If in normal cases it would have been April 19, then what PY? Let us example 1920. It will be taxed in 1920. But if we say the taxability is in March 19, that means what, bacho? PY 1819. Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. 1 year before. So this can directly change your year of chargeability of okay amount. Got it, everybody? Okay.
Yes.
So A draws his salary for the month of April in the month of March 19 itself. In the month of March 19 itself, okay. The same becomes chargeable on what basis? Due or receipt, whichever is earlier. Receipt basis in this case, है ना? हाँ या ना?
Yes.
Okay. And is assessed as income for the PY March 19. So PY 18.
19.
19. Okay. Yes or no? That is AY 1920. That is okay, everybody?
Yes.
Now you tell me, bacho, will he work or not work in the month of April?
He will work.
Will work.
Will he get salary?
No.
No.
Acha, April 19, we are discussing April 19. So what about salary of April 19? Is it, will we tax it or not again in 1920?
No.
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 Taxed. It got already taxed, bacho. We are not going to tax one income twice in 2 separate years. Pay attention. What am I saying? We are not going to tax one income twice. Obviously, double jeopardy. You will hear this word later on in law. Okay. Double jeopardy, double nuksan. Okay, double you can say loss. No, ऐसा थोड़ी चलेगा. Okay, this will not happen. है ना? All of you. You earning income once, but you're taxing it twice. In fact, if at all you remember, bachu, we don't even tax it in 2 separate countries. If you remember, the same income. That will also we have discussed. Everybody, do you remember a little bit?
Yes.
Did you double taxation avoidance agreement, right or wrong?
Yes.
So if income is earned once, it will be taxed once only. Okay, and also hopefully in one single country only. Okay, done.
Sir, but if the employee has taken half of his salary as an advance, then
In half year, there. Obviously.
okay.
Okay, but in this example, if April 19 was already taxed in earlier year, April 19 salary will not be taxed again. Okay, it was about what was 1819, na? And 1920 we're discussing. Yes or no? All of you okay till here?
Yes.
Everyone pay attention. And you can say borrowed or snatched April 19, है ना? To ये भी आ गया साथ में. To year we taxed it basically. Yes or no?
Yes.
All of you okay till here? Now in that case, pay attention. Interesting question now. total how many number of months salary got taxed in 1819?
13.
13.
Very good. Very nice answer. All of you. Good. I'm happy. All of you got it clear? One extra month got taxed in 1819. 13 months total salary. Yes or no? And using the same logic now, Bacho, how many number of months salary got taxed in 1920?
11.
11.
Ah, kya baat hai. Very good. Jagas. Anybody has doubt, please ask me here and here itself. Or do you want me to repeat? Tell me that. All of you? Trupti?
Understood, sir.
Trupti, all understood, Trupti?
Yes, sir.
Pakka na? All of you?
Okay.
Chalo. Let's go ahead, everybody then. Okay? Chalega na?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Okay. Shrikant, I hope you understand. Okay? Pooch lena, if at all you have any doubt, please ask. Okay? Okay, pay attention. So, however, the salary of AY 2021 will not include that salary of April 19, na bachcho? Hai na? Yes? Aage. If salary is due for March 19, due, okay, is received by A and the assessee later in the month of April 19, where it will be taxed, bachcho?
March.
March 19 or
March.
April 19?
March
March.
19.
March 19. So, now let us say received, okay, pay attention now. Received in April 19. It can be received in May 19 or it can be never received. That case also possible. Are you understanding now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Possible. He worked, it was due. And company has lots of cash crunch. Cash crunch, you understand? No cash. Company doesn't have cash.
Yes.
Not paid. We are unable to pay. Bankrupt. Still taxed.
Yes.
It is wrong. Highly wrong. I mean, very unethical. But still law is saying that it will be taxed in the year of where it is due or
Due
received here
basis.
is earlier. Understood, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So even if received in April 19, still taxed in the year of accrual. It is still taxed as March 19. That means BY 1819. Okay. That is AY 1920 on due basis over there. Obviously, salary for the month of AY 2021 will not include that of March 19. That is okay. That means March 19 salary was taxed in 1819 itself, earlier year. Okay, year 1819. Okay, yes, it will not be double taxed. All of you okay, Delio? Fine?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go ahead. Kya baat. This will be important table again from MCQ point of view. Commission received by director of a company. Now again, director, there will be multiple types of director. Where it is not so given, you will assume this director is not a full-time director. Okay, all of you.
Yes.
Now a director
Yes.
may be paid salary also. To which kind of director, bacho? Whole-time director, WTD. Yes or no?
Yes.
So there is a difference. When a director is paid commission, he is not full-time, bacho. What kind of income it will be? At least not salaries. It can be
Yes.
PGBP or iOS. अरे बाप रे, उल्टा हो गया यहाँ पे.
So director is also an employee of the company, no?
Not given over here.
So maybe assumed as full time.
Write down over there. In the notes, write down. There should be no
But
confusion.
if it is a full-time director, then he gets the salary. Why
Ah.
would he get commission? No?
All new wordings they can use. That is okay. Received by a director from the write down over there, bacho. Full-time director, whole-time director. Because over here, please, that's what they are differentiated here. Not an employee. Over here, I mean, he is an employee in first case. Okay. Got it, everybody? Compare first and third actually. You know? Director who is employee and director who is not an employee. So that's why that is the reason I write another whole-time director. Okay. For him, any that kind of then income will be what, but let it be salary, commission, bonus, whatever name you want to call it. If he is employee, then it is what but income from salaries. Okay.
Yes.
But who is not an employee, but then it will be PGBP or iOS. In the hands of what but company or director, in the hands of who will be taxable? Director, na?
Director.
Right? In the hands of director will be either iOS or PGBP. Okay. Fine.
Yes, sir.
And you might have heard of this word, but director setting fees. Tell me. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
This usually mainly falls under this category. Okay, PGBP or IOS, not your salary income. Got it? All of
The
you?
director sitting fees is just like doctor consultancy fees, no?
Yeah.
I mean,
Doctor consultant to the hospital.
hospitals.
So doctor is the director and hospital is the company in a way. You know? Got it all of you?
Yes.
Salary, them use the word bacho salary, don't get confused, but salary paid by partner. Sorry, salary paid to partner by the firm. Very important, huh? This will be bacho business income. Okay? This will be what bacho? Business income. Got it, everybody? All of you?
Yes.
PGBP. Now please pay it. Emoluments. Emoluments means again you can say payments. Okay, some different types of, you can say amounts given. Perks. You say perks or benefits. Salary. Okay, some way. Emoluments received by college lecturer from college. College lecturer is obviously employee of the college. Yes or no?
Salary.
That is salaries. Income from salaries. Okay. But college lecturer, pay attention. The lecturer is paid for setting question paper by university. University had not much of full time, you can say,
That
employed
won't
him.
be.
So this will not be salary income. Yes, everybody done?
Yes.
Again, both these examples are important, now. Because here, bacho, the person who is paying the amount is university in second example. In university, I mean, has not hired the lecturer, okay? In this example, in this question, okay? Okay, everybody, this is just like a consultancy fee, na, yeah. You do some certain small work, you consult, that is a fees, okay? Again, that is bacho, iOS, as it is not received from the employer, okay? Then, very important, very, very, very important. Even if they use the word again, salary, received by a member of parliament or a state legislature, bacho. That means it's government paying to government only as such. They are representative of government, or you can say representative of public. You know? But any salary paid to them is not. There is no employer-employee relationship. Are you understanding or no? All of you?
Yes.
That is the reason it will not be salary income. It will be what, bacho? iOS. Check. Obviously, you are aware there is no clock in time, there is no clock out time, no reporting time, no uniform, no direct supervision or control, bacho. Are they government employees as such? Those ministers? No. Are you understand clear or no? All of you?
But sir, when they get elected, it is kind of a contract between state legislature and those MLAs, you know, for that particular period, say 5 years or 4 years.
Anytime ready to jump from the party. You are aware of that, in fact.
Yeah.
They can jump from the party, they can resign, they can whatever, anything can happen over there. Contract to chodi do. Maximum they'll take shapat, oath, that's it. You know? Done. They may choose to leave the party or the position or whatever, anything can happen anytime. Or jump from here and there. Contract is, there is no contract.
That employee also can do, no, sir?
Yes, but at least there is a contract between the employer. Na? There is no contract as such. You're not signing a contract for being a member of parliament or you're being part of the party. There is no obligation as such.
Okay.
When the party pays to IT cell on salary regular basis, that is employer-employee. Okay, they don't pay on regular basis. There is no direct supervision control of the elected person in that party. Okay.
Yes.
Sir, even judges get salary, even that is not taxed under salary, right?
Judges salary गवर्नमेंट के अंदर आता है ना वो. It is from government establishment only, but
Yeah, but I guess it is not taxed under.
एक मिनट, ये एक्स्ट्रा अलाउंस नहीं नहीं यही है तुम्हारा, चेक करो. वही सोचो कोर्ट का कुछ अलाउंस है उनको मिलता है, sumptuary allowance. I'll come to that sumptuary allowance later. I think no, I
Yeah,
don't
but the
think so.
judges get a fixed income every month, no?
This is your regular salary income. It will not be HP, it will not be CG, it will not be PGBP.
Huh.
It will be either salary or iOS, but there is employer-employee relationship. They are bound. They are
Okay.
given a proper order to join an office, no?
But sir, if any judge is appointed on a special committee, then that will be under a PGBP, no?
Hmm.
iOS, let us say iOS,
iOS.
whatever. That is much better. Any
Okay.
committee or any particular small work, okay? Yes, that can be iOS also. But
For
judges, I think,
special
Maithili
case or
full-time,
something.
but they are full-time. Judges are full-time employees only. They are
Okay.
government officers. No. They are government officers. Obviously, they have a proper class, na class, whatever you call it, class 1, class 2, whatever. They are
Yes.
government, no? Comment.
Okay.
Their
Bureaucrat.
independence is separate. Independence from the day-to-day nagging from the government. Okay, they are not.
Hmm.
But they have their own code, na, for that. What they should do, what they should not do. But they're getting
Codes of
salary,
conduct.
obviously. They have their own facilities, car, cottages, everything they have.
Okay.
They have their different independence in relation to their working. They don't have direct poking of nose from the government. है ना?
Okay. Okay.
कहाँ पढ़ा तुमने ऐसा कुछ जजेस का?
I guess module में ही पढ़ा था शायद.
देखना रहेगा तो. Ask.
हाँ.
Because that allowance, I remember that allowance from judges is exempt. So if the allowance is exempt in this chapter, I mean, in this chapter we're discussing, then obviously the income is also from this chapter only.
Yeah. If I get, I'll send you.
Yeah. Pay attention. Film actor receives rupees 4 lakhs per month in Dharma Films. He acts in various films produced by various producers also. Huh? But who has done the contract, bachcho? Dharma Films with the actor. Hai na? Yes. Remuneration is paid to Dharma Films by the producers. Are you understanding the concept? Producer will pay to Dharma Films and Dharma Films will pay to the actor because the actor is bound by Dharma Films production. Yes or no? And he's getting whether the movie will work or not work, whatever the main producer earning, that is separate. But the actor will get rupees 4 lakhs rupees per month is fixed now. Hi Anna, all of you.
Yes.
Understood everybody tell you? This will be income from salary. There is a relationship of employer-employee. The Dharma Films will tell him which movie to work, which movie to not work. What will be the dates, what will be the schedule, whatever. Okay, to work or not to work or whatever it might be. Okay, the control is with Dharma Films. Okay, everybody. But if it is the actor is independent, check karo. Film actor acts in films and produces directly, and the films and the producers pay him directly. Then this is 1-to-1, na? Which kind of income will this be, bachcho?
PGBP.
This will be PGBP for sure. Yeah? Actor is also profession only, na, after all. Yes, everybody.
Yes.
Have you understood all these examples? Pakka? All right. Can we try one question at least today to begin with? All of you okay till you? Chalega?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I do want you to read the notes. Okay, the notes are there in the drive. Again, I'm repeating this. These are draft notes. Like you'll see in this example, still I have to make some changes. Okay, to make it relevant for our current year actually. So I will do that. But please read at least a couple of first 4-5 pages. Chalega? All of you. And today we'll do one question and then we'll take no break. Break means we will add. Fine. Let's check at least everybody. Okay, ready? First question. All of you, pay attention. Salary of Mr. A. All of you ready till here? Is
Yes, sir.
due on last day of each month. Okay, this will be as per the contract which is given to it. Okay, salary, and they're clearly writing the word salary. And is paid on 7th of the next month. Same like most of the companies, hai na, bachcho? When do the bank
Yes.
people get salary, Maithili? I mean, what is the generally? I'm just asking you because they're in
Whom?
government.
About whom, sir?
Bank employees are getting salary usually by when of the next month?
Bank, I have no idea.
Achha, okay.
I'll ask and tell you.
कुछ पढ़ी नहीं, तुमको तो क्या पढ़ी है?
अरे सर
घर में
मेरा बैंक में
घर
कोई
में
नहीं है ना,
घर
बुआ है.
पेरेंट्स they are in, I
No,
think
they
bank,
are in PMC and NMMC.
still government, still you are
हाँ.
not aware when they get salary, you don't know, है ना?
No, I know theirs. They get that 10th of
By 10.
next week.
That's what usually.
You asked
Usually-
about bank.
हाँ मुझे लगा they're in bank only. Anyways छोड़ो. We usually get in the first week of the next month. That is something practically.
हाँ,
Some
they get by 10.
companies, especially IT companies, but they give on the last day of the month. Okay. Some of them give you exactly next day of the month, immediately, first or second of the next month. Okay. But usually, yes, that is the range. All right, everybody.
Yes.
And government employees, they get very late. Anyways, calculate income from salary for PY 2021. If salary per month was rupees 50,000, pay attention now. And increase to rupees 60,000. Wow. From January 21. From January 21, bachcho, means what? How many months salary, enhanced salary you have now?
3.
3. January, February, and March. Okay, everybody? All of you?
Yes.
Salary for the month of April 21 is received in March 21 itself. Calculate income from salaries for AY 21-22. Fine, all of you? Chalega?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Let's go
sir.
ahead. I hope you have written already the name of the chapter, bachcho. Income from salaries. Let's begin. Question number 1. We obviously are going to calculate what? Income from salaries. Right? So computation. So computation of income from salaries of Mr. A for AY 21-22. Okay, everybody? Now please make a couple of columns. Okay, month, due on, received on, okay, and then due or received, whichever is earlier. You know? Right, everybody? Ready, everybody? Let us begin from the month of March 20. Okay, pay attention to what I'm doing. March 20. All of you okay to hear?
Yes.
Yes.
So March 20 salary bachcho is due on which date?
31st March
Give me here also now. Very important.
2020.
It is received when?
7th April
Very good. 7th April 21,
20 ना
Yes.
20. So which is earlier of both these dates?
31st March.
March.
That is which PY?
1920.
Very
Hmm.
basically it will be taxed in बच्चों PY 1920. Yes, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Chakas. What about April 20? 30th, huh? April 20. Salary of April received in the month of
May.
May.
May. Right. So finish this off total. May 2020. 31st May, na? 20. Due on 7th June 20. So earliest is 31st May 20. Right, everybody? Since this is the first question, I'm writing so much in detail, okay? Or all the months. June 20, 30th June. June 20. Received on 7th July 20. Earliest is 30th June 20. Right, everybody? Write quickly with your PY also. PY is which one? 2021. PY 2021. PY बच्चों 2021. Yes or no? July 20 बच्चों 31st July 20. Received on 7th August 20. Received 31st July 20. That is PY 2021. August 20. Again 31st August 20. 7th September 20. So 31st August 20. Again PY 2021. September 20. 30th September 20. 7th what? 10 October 20. So 30th September 20. That is PY 2021. October 2021 salary is due on 31st October 27th November 20. 1st October 20. That is PY 2021. November is 30th November. Received on 7th December 20. Earliest is obviously 30th November 20. That's P1 2020. December 2020. 31st December 20. Due now on 7 January 21. 31st December 20. That is PY what's what 2021. Correct, everybody? Now, January 21. So 31st Jan 21. Received on 7th February 21. So earliest is what बच्चों say 31st Jan 21. That is what बच्चों PY 2021. Feb 20 is 21 is 28 na? 28 Feb. Received on 7th March 20. So 28 Feb 20. Still बच्चों PY 2021. In March 20. So do you want 31st March 20? Received on 7th April 21. Received on 31st March 21. That is still बच्चों PY 2021. And last but not the least, April 21. Bachcho, is it received in advance?
Yes.
Salary for the month of April is received. When you receive it, it is due.
30th April.
But received in March. So let us say I'm taking the date bachcho 31st March. Okay. 21. So which is earlier?
31st March.
That is PY still.
2021.
Jagas.
how salary of April was received before
Huh? What?
how salary of April was received before salary of March.
Your voice is breaking.
How salary of April is received before salary of March is received.
He took the loan extra. That is okay.
Advance salary.
Sorry.
Advance salary, no? I mean, he.
But he's saying due. He made a request. He got it. You might have got it on the last, because that is regular process now. You will get salary of the month in the 7th of the next month. And this is, he has made a separate request for that. And he got it in the month of March. Okay. Chalo. Therefore, income from salary. For AY 21-22. We starting how much he had, bachcho? 50,000. Right? For how many months, bachcho, the salary is rupees 50,000?
9 months.
9.
Because 60,000 is from
months.
January. You know? From January. So April to December is 9 months. All of you?
Yes.
Over here, write down. Okay. April 2019 to December 2019. This is one part. Plus, now tell me for the current year, rupees now 60,000.
Into 4 months.
Very good.
4.
It will be now 4 months, na, bachcho? 4 months. From January 2020. What am I writing? Why am I writing 19? 20, no? 20, na, bachcho?
Yes.
April 2020 to December 2020. And then January 2021 to April also. Okay. April salary is getting also taxed over here. April 2021. Right, everybody? Ayana.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This will be how much total rupees?
6,90,000.
6,90,000.
Just write a note. Since salary of rupees 60,000. Since salary of rupees was 60,000 of April 21. Okay. Is taxed. Already in which year? Already in PY? PY. 2021, na? PY.
2020.
Okay. Therefore, it will not be taxed again in next year. No?
Yes.
It will not be taxed again in PY
20.
21-22, no? PY. Understood, everybody till here? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So that is it for today. What will you do for homework, bachcho? Read, okay?
House
See.
property revision.
Over here, house property revision is there. Read this also. What now? The pro forma I have given, okay? Pro forma of your computation of income from salaries, okay? Just read and read first. I'll tell you till where. Theory part. Read till here at least. Deductions, okay? Just 3-4 pages, 3.5 pages. Okay? Read till bachcho deductions. Okay, everybody? Yes, can you do that?
Yes.
Anna?
Yes, sir.
That is it for the lecture.